Namaste. Namaste, and welcome to Mindfulness Moment. My name is Evalena, and it is a great privilege, a great honor to be practicing mindfulness in this moment with you. So go ahead and take a seat. I'm down on the ground. I'm seated on a cushion. Maybe you're working at your desk today and you just kind of want to push your chair away from your desk and sit nice and tall, put your feet on the ground. Wherever you are, do touch the ground. Maybe it's with your hands, your legs, your feet, wherever you are. I have my hands down here. And just go ahead and drop your head and just take some deep breaths. Inhaling deeply, exhaling completely. Let go, let go. Let your head and neck release. You can move the head softly from side to side. And the invitation is to come here, to arrive into your body, to arrive very present in your breath and feel the ground. You have this great support from the earth. And then go ahead and gently walk yourself back up to an upright position. So, the practice of mindfulness. Often, I believe, even in practice, we seek the result elsewhere. We seek the result outside of ourselves. And this practice is really to inform us, to help us to come into the moment just as it is through our very own experience, right? The experience of now, the experience of your own body, the experience of this moment. So we move from outward to inward, and this is the practice. So go ahead, drop your hands down on the ground and start to shrug your shoulders way up and back and then down and away. And do this again. Up they go, back they go, and down and away. Now change directions. Draw the shoulders up, 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 bring them forward, and then roll them down. And do that again. Up and back and forward and down. Sitting nice and tall, float your arms up to the sky so you get really tall here from the ground all the way up, right? I feel my legs on the ground. Maybe it's your feet on the ground. Use your core energy. Reach up, stretch, and breathe and stretch. Left hand comes down onto the ground. Right arm goes way up and over. Spin your chest up to the sky. Go ahead and bend your right elbow. Let it move back behind you a bit. And then move that arm. Just kind of roll it around in the shoulder socket. You'll start to feel the back of your body and that shoulder blade behind you. See if by moving gently and softly, you can get a little movement there in that shoulder blade, sliding it around on your back body. Reach your arm back up. Lift both arms. Pull your shoulders up to your ears. You're full of breath here, of awareness. Right hand comes down, and now the left arm goes way up and over. Side stretch from the base down at the leg all the way up to the fingers. The elbow bends, and then go searching. You might soften your eyes and start to move that arm around, moving into the back of your body, into your shoulder blade, and slide that shoulder up and down. So the experience is now, it is in your own body. Go ahead and reach that arm back up, reach your right arm back to meet it. Big breath, bring your hands together in a prayer and go slow right through the midline down to your heart and set an intention for this day's practice. Again, this is a mindfulness moment. And we come to our practice for something, right? Something. Maybe it's just to find a little peace, a little softness in our day, a little light in our day. Whatever brought you here, go ahead and hold that energy. Hold it in the palm of your hand. Take a deep breath in. And as you exhale, drop your chin and let that intention go. Separate your hands and shake out your hands. Good. Let's stand up. So lifting yourself up out of your seat, whatever that seat might look like. Again, it could be at your desk. I'm going to move my props off to the side so that I have a nice clear space to work from and into. I'm not working with a yoga mat today. It's one of the things I really adore about this practice. We really need nothing, right? We arrive. We arrive just as we are. So feet down on the ground, turn your palms forward. Your chest is lifted and full. Inhale, sweep the arms up. Send your gaze between your hands. As you exhale, dive forward, your arms way out to the side, releasing into a forward bend. Let it all go. Inhale, come up halfway. And then exhale, release. Let's roll up. So keep your arms soft. You can do a little dance of your hands as you're rolling up one vertebra at a time. Pull the shoulders up to your ears. Now the arms go way out to the side. Palms will touch at the top in a prayer, and then bring that prayer right back home to your heart. Let's go again. Inhale, rise up. So go ahead, whatever you need, maybe a little back bend, the stretch into the front of the body. Exhale, dive forward, let it all go. Very intentional movement. Inhale, come up halfway, stretching, breathing, opening up the heart, the chest. Exhale, drop back down. Use your breath and roll yourself all the way up. Shoulders come up, arms out to the side. Palms will touch, and exhale, hands to heart center. One more time, sun salutation. Up you go. Great way to warm the body. It's a complete practice, this movement. You're diving into the forward bend here, and then you come up halfway. All the long muscles are stretching. Spine is opening, so they're strengthening, lengthening. Exhale, drop back down and roll yourself all the way up. Coming up slow. The whole body, arms out to the side. This time, keep your arms up. Palms are facing forward. Reach for your right wrist. Pull yourself over to the left side. You might bend your knees a little bit. Push out into that right hip. Come back to center. Left hand, reach and stretch. A little softness in your knees. Pull out into the hip. And then back to center you go. Nice. Arms out to the side. Release. Circle the arms. Keep them out there. You got to turn your palms up. Circle the arms in one direction. Circle the arms in the other direction. Keep your arms out. Step your feet out a little bit wider than your hips. Slip the hands back behind you. If interlacing is available, go ahead and do that. If you just want to rest your hands on your back body, perfect. Lift your chin and your chest. Draw your shoulder blades together. Let's go down halfway. Pause. Hands are resting still on your back body. Elongate through the crown and then pull the tail back. Now, as you will, lift your arms a little bit. Keep your head and neck even, right, with your spine. So you're still kind of parallel with the ground here. Straighten your right leg and turn and twist to the right side. Keep the head in the center. It does not have to go to that right side. Lean back. Kind of resist that, opening up that right shoulder. Good. Come back to center. Take a deep breath in, empty it out, lift your arms a little, and then turn to the other side. Left leg will straighten, left shoulder keeps spinning. Big breath in and out. Good. Back to the center you go. Lift your arms high and then drop into the forward bend. Let your head drop. Your arms are reaching up to the sky. Deep breathing in and out. Good. Release your arms down. Take a stretch here. You might bend your knees and straighten, opening. Go ahead and climb back up. Your hands are now on your thighs. Let's do some flow, some cat and cow spine flow. So reach and round your way up. Look forward, bend your knees and drop back down. Deep breathing in and deep breathing out. Feel your body. Nice full breaths, undulating your spine, one direction and then the other, opening up. Stay here. Put your left forearm on top of your thigh. Your right arm goes way up to the top and then sweep it over your ear. So you're full of breath here. Nice long open space. Good. Exhale, right forearm comes down, and then what happens on the other side? Up and over you go. Stretch and breathe. Nice full breaths. Good. Back up to the center. Use your breath. Stand up. Let's separate our feet a little bit wider. Turn your toes out. Cactus your arms alongside your shoulders and try to squeeze your shoulder blades together back behind you. Feel that breath. As you exhale, track your knees. Look down. Track your knees between your second and third toe as you bend your knees. And then inhale, straighten your legs back up. We'll add the arms this time. As you go down, elbows will touch, knees bend. Inhale back up. Exhale down. Inhale back up. Exhaling down, go down, sinking into it. Inhale right back up. One more time, exhaling down. And inhale right back up. Nice little shrug of your shoulders. Let's widen this stance now. Now I'm turning my feet inward. So they're almost kind of pigeon toed. And look across, making sure that your toes are straight across from one another. Arms out in line with your shoulders. Lift up onto the ball of the left foot. Turn that left foot out towards that left arm. And then look over that left hand and deep breathing. Hug the muscles onto the bones. Feel the core energy, the floor of your pelvis. Your chest is wide and spacious. Your gaze over that left hand. This is a warrior pose. Feel the intention. Experience, right? We talked about that, right? Move inward on the form, the shape. Right? If you're breathing, if you're present in it, it is absolutely just as it should be. Left leg straightens, arms go up, lift, lift, lift. Try to pull your torso out of your waist, arms wide, left leg is now straight. Let's come into Trikonasana. Left hand is on the inside of the shin. The right arm is straight up to the sky, right out of the shoulder, right? So you can kind of bring your hand across your chest and that right arm lifts, your gaze lifts. Deep breathing in. Deep breathing out. You'll sense, right, the balance, the sweetness in this shape from the inside out. Good. Look down. Use your core. Lift yourself back up. Arms are still reaching. Left foot turns in. Drop your arms for a moment. A little shrug of your shoulders up and then forward, up and back, opening up. Again, check into your toes. They're straight across here. Lift up onto the ball of the right foot. Turn that right foot out. Starting to bend that right knee. Left leg stays straight and strong. Arms in line with your shoulders. This time the gaze over your right hand. Hug the muscles onto the bones. Full of awareness, full of breath. The inhalation, the exhalation. Explore it. Kind of soften your eyes. You don't have to close your eyes, but just bring your awareness inward. Tune in and check in and feel the areas in this very powerful shape that do feel strong and open. Maybe you're starting to sense a little bit of fatigue in the muscles as you hug them very clearly onto the bones. Just observing and noticing. Straighten the right leg, arms reach. Again, lift yourself up and out. Arms out in line with your shoulder and coming into Trikonasana. So this time the right hand to the inside of the right shin, left arm up to the sky, lean back, open up. Again, there's a sweetness in that balance and you experience it. Find it from the inside out. Push down, lift back up. Good. Turn both feet in. Again, arms back behind you. If you had an interlace, change that interlace, the opposite index finger on top. Not your hands resting on your back body is perfect. Lean back, open your chest, dive forward, down, down, down you go. Arms reaching to the sky, head dropping to the ground. Deep breathing in and deep breathing out. Arms lifting. Say yes with the head and no. Go ahead and drop your hands down. Walk your hands forward. So I'm in this wide-legged pose. The arms are reaching forward. Bend your knees and then straighten the legs. This is good for us. This is this beautiful Western culture of ours who spend a lot of time sitting, right? So in that back body, opening up that whole area, head and neck are relaxed, deep breathing, this wide-legged forward bend. Bring your left hand underneath your nose. Now, if the ground isn't nearby, maybe you tense your fingers or you put something under there. You can put a pillow under if you want to bring the ground a little closer. Left hand is underneath you, right arm up to the sky. So it's a big stretch, a big twist, open. Legs are straightening, pull the hips back. Exhale, drop that right arm, take a deep breath in. Let it go. Ooh, right hand down, left arm to the sky, up you go. Look up, inside out. This is this practice. It's not about words, exhale, release right back down. It's not about even the form, the posture. It is about the experience in this moment. Climb up, right hand, left hand, and then gently roll yourself all the way up. A little shrug of your shoulders. You can heel toe your feet in, bringing your feet right underneath your hips, standing tall into Tadasana. Palms are forward, heart is open and full. Inside out, float your eyes open, sweep your arms to the sky as you exhale, drop down, let go, let go. Inhale, come up halfway. Exhale, right back down. Press into the ground and rise up, full of breath. Palms touch, exhale, hands to heart. Let's do it twice more. Inhale up. So again, a complete physical practice. Here we are, down, down, down we go into an inversion, right? The head lower than the heart, come up halfway. A big stretch, long muscles, belly, arms, legs. Exhale, drop back down. Use your core energy, arms out to the side. Palms will meet in a prayer, and then that prayer comes home to your heart. Let's go one more time. Inhale all the way up. Exhale, flow forward. Inhale, halfway. Exhale, release, release. Let yourself just sway here, side to side. Your arms, you can wiggle your toes. And then slowly, we're going to come back to our seat. So transition, try to stay in awareness as you're doing that. I'm going to take my blanket. I like to fold it in halves just so I have a little bit of a lift for my cushion. And you prepare your seat the way it should be for you, right? Coming down onto the ground. And let's begin. I have my hips onto the seat, bringing your legs forward. So if it's a chair that you're in, you can do this as well, right? Legs out to the side, the soles of the feet together. So this is not a tight little contraction of the legs. They're not so close to you. They're pretty far away here. Hands onto your shins and go ahead and stir yourself around again, opening right side of the pelvis, left side of the pelvis, an open space. Chest is open, float your arms to the sky, and then hands come down. You can gently bring your hands underneath your shins, underneath the calf muscles. You're in your chair, right? Your arms can come underneath your legs. Your legs are separate, and then you're going to gently take a forward bend and let it go. Head and neck are lowering, softening, lengthening. The spine, you might sneak your hands under a little further. If you're on the ground, you might turn your palms down, using your breath, rounding the spine like a beautiful turtle shape. This is the name of this pose. It's the turtle pose. Let go. Face relaxed, your lips soft. Deep breathing in, deep breathing out. And then gently, gently, and slowly rise up. Little shrug of your shoulders, opening. Go ahead and bring your legs together. We're going to take ankle to knee here. So let's start with the right leg, right? Hug that right knee in. Stack ankle to knee. So down on the ground, I'm seated. I have my left leg bent, the ankle to the knee. You can do the same in the chair. Down here on the ground, I'm going to extend my bottom, my left leg, sitting nice and tall, and then hinge forward any amount. Down on the ground, make sure you have a little micro bend in that left knee so that you don't push back into that joint. Your breath is flowing in and out. Go ahead and sit back up. Rebend that left leg. Hands can come back behind you wherever you are. Lift your chin and your chest. Exhale through your mouth. Drop your chin to your chest. Do this again. Inhale up. Exhale through your mouth. One more time. Inhaling up. It's inward, right? We move from out to in, emptying, emptying. Good. Walk yourself back upright. Undo. That right foot comes down. Left foot is down. Legs are even. Let's try the other side. So left ankle on top of right knee, right? Extend that right leg. Again, I'm keeping a little micro bend in my knee as I'm here. And then a hinge forward. You might not go very far. How is it in your chair? This is a good one for the back of our bodies. Again, a lot of sitting in our world, in our lives, breathing. These muscles, these big, strong hip flexors and the back muscles get very, very tense. This is a way of undoing that. Gently come back up, rebend that right leg, hands back behind you. And again, some breath of joy here. Inhaling, chin and chest lift through the nose. Emptying, exhale, chin drops to chest through the mouth. Do it again. Inhale, full of breath, and exhale through your mouth and let it all go. Once more, inhaling and exhaling, emptying, 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 emptying. Good. Undo the ankle to the knees, sit upright. Nice and tall. The spine is tall. Reach your arms to the sky. Now go ahead and down on the ground, bend your knees, keep your knees bent, push your heels a little bit forward and come into a forward bend. So it's in your seat, right? Your legs can be just right underneath your knees and just melt your body over the front of your thighs, your ribs, down on the ground. If you want to lengthen the legs to take this forward bend, go ahead. Find your way, right? The pose is actually executed. It's done through the experience of you in this moment. So very individual. Even as we practice this beautiful asana together, the experience is within. The experience is within. Using your senses, your awareness, right? How does this particular shape feel and how does it taste? What do you smell? The scent in the room or the scent of your clothing? This moment, right? The way the skin falls onto the bones, the way the back body is stretching. Your senses. Maybe your eyes are soft, the gaze inward. What do you see in this pose? What can you hear? Can you hear the movement of your breath, the fullness of your breath? The presence of it all now, and gently rise back up. Give your legs a little massage. Again, to awaken, right? To awaken, to become present in this moment. So the world is filled with distractions, right? Go ahead and take a seat that is yours, that we're preparing for our seat of meditation. So again, I'm down on the ground. I'm taking today an easy seat. So I have my legs crossed, but my shins are kind of resting on my flexed feet, right? The hips are meant to be even. So we try to even them out. That's why I do a little lift in the back of the body. Hands down for a moment, drop your chin and lengthen the spine, elbows back so that that heart lifts very clearly. The sternum is lifting up towards the chin, and then ultimately the chin will lift, right? So there's a evenness through the four sides of the neck. So not up, right? A lot of times we're kind of pitched forward here. Chin is very subtly dropped here. Chin is very subtly dropped. Let's take a mudra, your dominant hand. For me, it's this right hand. Actually, I'm mirroring you. So I'm going to drop that hand into the palm of the opposite hand, and the thumbs gently touch. So the body gets very, very steady. That's the instruction, yet relaxed and still. Relaxed and still. And with our practice today, inward, we're going in, right? We're going in. So you don't have to tighten and tightly close the eyes. Let the eyelids just drape over your beautiful eyeballs. Just let them soften. There's a little veil there. And then awareness of your breath as it comes into the body. Let it move into any place, into every place. And let that breath move right out. So there's this beautiful flow of energy that you are present with, right? We're experiencing it in this moment. So the breath flowing in, filling up, filling up. The breath flowing out, take it out through your nose now, and just stay with that. Stay with the focus of your breath. Again, the focus is now. It is your life force, literally. Right? You feel it coming in, and you send it back out into the world and keep going like this as the body continues to soften into the form. So again, the form is upright. It is very steady. So try not to fidget. Just allow yourself to be present in this moment. And our beautiful mind sometimes take us away from the presence. Maybe you're off into the next experience, right? The next date you have or the function you have for the rest of the day. What is it? Maybe your awareness has slipped back into some past event. And there's nothing wrong with our beautiful minds as it goes from here to there. But in this practice, in this mindfulness practice, we invite it here. So just keep coming back to what is in this moment. What is this very precious one breath? Inhaling and exhaling the mindfulness moment. Notice your breath without movement. Just notice the breath at the tip of your nostrils. Be intentional. Start to deepen that breath, inviting that light to move through the whole of the body, nourishing and restoring your energy. Flip your eyes open. Go ahead and lift your arms, your palms all the way to the sky. A deep, deep breath in. Go ahead and bring your hands together in a prayer and return back to your intention if you set one for this practice today. We do this practice for the benefit of our own being, and we do this practice for the benefit of all. So take a deep breath in and separate your hands. Send your intention out into the world, out into the world. Bring your hands back together and go slow. Your hands, your palms, your prayer in front of your forehead, and here, peace. Go ahead and bring your fingers, your prayer to your lips, and here, peace. Hands to heart center, and peace, peace, peace. Take a deep breath in and empty your chin to your chest. Namaste to you. Thank you so much for the privilege, the honor of guiding you through this day, April 2nd. I can't believe it. The year 2025, mindfulness moment. My name is Evalena, and I look forward to practicing with you again soon.